What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing some custom storage shelves here in the storage room. So right now we've just got this big black shelf and it's been working for the last few months, but we want to get this down in the shop and build some actual custom shelves that are the exact size for our containers. So this is everything that we pulled out of the storage room, and my wife is going to be helping me today. She's going to be organizing all this stuff, putting all of it into new containers, and these containers are gonna fit in the shelves perfectly. So let's go downstairs. I'll show you the wood that I got for this project. We'll set up a time lapse while my wife is organizing all this stuff, putting it all in new containers, and then I'll show you guys how I'm building it and what I'm building. So let's jump down there and get started. All right, so I got my piece of cardboard with all my measurements. So to start this off, we have 9 2x4x8s, and 10 2x4x10s, and 5 sheets of 4x8 plywood. So I got a little bit extra wood just so I didn't have to make a trip to get some more if I need it. But this should be enough, and later on in the video, you guys will see how much I ended up using. So if you want to do the same thing, you can get an exact count for what you need. All right, so we're gonna start off by doing the shelves that are 30 inches deep. So for that, we're gonna go 72 inches tall. So we will cut 4 of these 72 inches tall, and then we'll build a frame around them. All right, so now we're gonna mark where we want our shelves at. So I want there to be a 20-inch gap from the bottom to the top, and then accounting for the 2x4 and the piece of plywood, we're gonna go 24 inches, make a mark on every single one, and then we can have our boards that span across. All right, so we got our post done. Now we're gonna do the boards that go from post to post. Now this shelf is gonna be 8'6" wide. We're gonna deduct 4 inches, so the post going from the front to the back has somewhere to sit. That'll make more sense in a minute when I show it to you, but we're gonna cut a couple of these at 8'2". All right, now for the boards going from the front of the shelf to the back of the shelf, because we're doing a 30-inch deep shelf, minus the 1.5 inches on each side, we're gonna be doing a 27-inch board. We're gonna be doing 4 boards per shelf, 3 shelves. We're gonna make 12 at 27 inches. All right, so I got enough wood to get the first shelf started and get these posts up. I don't think I'll be able to get it up the stairs and through the door when it's built. So I'm gonna start to build it and kind of get it pre-assembled and make sure it is how I want it to be, and then I'll probably have to pull it apart and take it upstairs to actually build it. All right, well, here it is. You can kind of see my thoughts. Here's why we left these ones a little bit short. You can see how it's all tied together here. So now we have 30 inches from the front here to the back. All right, so I think I have all the boards cut for this. So I'm gonna disassemble this, take it upstairs, and then reassemble it and make sure it fits how I want it to. So let's get this up the stairs. All right, well, we got it upstairs in the storage room, and it was kind of a pain to build it and then turn it. So the rest of these, I'm gonna secure them from the inside instead of trying to secure them from the outside like this, because I won't be able to get my impact in there. So I'm gonna go grab the rest of those parts, and then I'm gonna start building all this, and then I can get the measurements for the plywood, and then Cheyenne will be able to start putting some of these boxes that she has organized now in there, and then start getting it organized. All right, well, we got the first one mostly built. Now all we gotta do is put some sheeting on here. And now the next one here, we're gonna start the first shelf at 30 inches tall. That way we can fit the pool underneath it. Here we'll be able to fit 5 of these pretty big storage containers on each shelf. So we'll be able to do, we got 4 shelves here, so that'll be 20 containers. And we'll probably be able to put all of our stuff on this shelf. This will just be for the extra stuff in the pool. So now I'm gonna go down and do the sheeting. So we're gonna be 30 inches by 98 inches. And we'll do 3 of those. It's turning out really good. Because this sheet is 96 inches long, I'll probably just put another piece of blocking on the side that's gonna be covered by the other shelf. And then just use this one ripper. So we're gonna cut 3 of these and then 3 more 2x4s at 27 inches. And then we'll go back up there and get this one done. Okay, so the plywood came up just a little bit short here. And since these containers aren't gonna be sitting on this anyways, I'm just gonna take one of these scraps, put underneath, screw it next to this. That way this isn't just free floating, and give it some support, and we'll call it good. All right, well, we got this one done. It looks awesome. So we've only got one more of these black boxes. We'll have to buy a few more to finish these other rows off. But it all looks good. It's sturdy. I climbed up there, held me fine. So now we're gonna do it here. So this one will only be 24 inches deep and go all the way across. First one's gonna start at 30 inches and then it'll be up a little bit taller. So I'm gonna take a few measurements just to double check my ones from earlier, and then we'll go down in the shop and start cutting. So we got this one laid out. We're gonna be 30 inches here, and then we got 18 and 18 again, and then we'll chop that off there. That way we can fit these 2 big containers that the pool's in underneath it, and then they can get out of the shop, and we'll set up this big shelving system in place of that stuff. So we'll trace this out on the other 4, get them cut, and then we're gonna do a similar style with all this. So let's get started. All right, so now we're gonna do the boards that go from the front to the back. So because we're gonna do 24 inches deep on this one, we're gonna deduct 1.5 inches for the front and back board, just like on the other one. So we're gonna be doing 12 boards at 21 inches each. Okay, so even though I bought extra wood, I still came up short. I only have enough to do one of the front or back boards. So this one's gonna be 90 inches wide, and we're gonna deduct 3 again, 1.5 for each side. So we're gonna be doing 87-inch boards. Got enough for 1. I'm gonna have to go back, pick up 5 more 2x4x8 studs, and then we can finish this up tomorrow. All right, guys, well, it's the next day. I got the rest of the 2x4s, so we're gonna cut all 6 of these at 87 inches. And then we're gonna go upstairs and repeat the same process we did on the last shelves. All right, now we got the second shelf set up. Now I did end up changing this. I decided to match the heights and make this shelf right here a little bit shorter, because originally this top shelf would be about 4 inches higher, but I thought it might look a little bit weird if the tops don't match. So now I'm gonna go down, rip some plywood, put it across here. So we're gonna be 87 inches wide and then 24 inches deep, 3 sheets. And then I've also attached this shelf to this shelf, so it's all really solid. And these boxes back here, they're gonna be kind of hidden, but all you got to do to get them out is pull out this first one, and then you can slide this one over and then pull it out. So more long-term stuff we'll put back there, and then the stuff we're gonna access more will be up front. So yeah, let's go rip these down real quick and get it finished up. All right, I got the last of the wood cut for those other shelves. I ended up using some scrap pieces for the top shelf, so I didn't have to rip this brand new one. Now I can use this when I do my workbench that's gonna come across here. So stay tuned for that in a future video. We'll go upstairs and finish this up. All right, now all we have to do up here is screw these down and then we're done. All right, guys, well, we got everything finished up. So you can see we can fit the smaller containers here and all the bigger ones here. We do have some more of these big black ones, so we'll move all this stuff out of here and finish up these rows with the big black ones. But a lot more organized in here now. So we can go through the rest of our stuff, get it in here. I'm really happy with how this turned out. And then we can fit the pool underneath here, get it out of the shop. All right, guys, well, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We're gonna be building a workbench around here and around the corner for some more storage down there. So we'll see you guys when we do that.